Hello everybody, Gary Hernandez here. I shot a video out about a week ago about selecting a knife for yourself. And I had somebody ask me a question. They IM'd me, and I guess they didn't want to email me. They didn't want to say nothing on the video. And you guys can comment on the videos. But you can also IM me or email me as well. You can call the school if you want to talk to me. But they asked me about what do I use to sharpen my blades with. Now, there's a lot of different knives sharpening equipment out there. First off, there's the basic stones. You have your regular stone, you have your wet stone, the flat stones that I have two of them, but I don't have them here. Let me pull them in. And then basically the stone it would be flat. The wet stone you have to either use water or some kind of oil, but you would hold your blade at an angle as you're sharpening it. So it'd be, you just don't do it like that. You have to hold it about 30, 40 degree angle. And 25 you could also, but 30 degrees, 40 degrees is good. And then you would sharpen your blade. So that's what we do with the stone. Now there's small ones and there's larger sharpeners. Small compact ones that are like $3 to ones that are $70, $80 stones. And also, like Spyderco has a good one, which I'm going to show you in a few minutes. But if you want something small that you can carry, you can get those in any hardware store, and they usually have some kind of a sharpener. And this is just a small one that came with top. I have a top knives, Defender Striker Defender, and it's right here. And this was bought to me by Master Karuna as a birthday gift years ago. It's a great knife, and it came with a small stone with it. And basically, something like this is compact. Now they put a keychain on it, but I obviously am not going to put this thing in. It's going to break. It fits in the sheath, so it goes right into the sheath. But you're going to see that it has two sides. It has a regular stone, and then it has a ceramic one. The difference is the ceramic one's going to give it more of a razor sharp edge. So basically, I'll kind of use the knife. And with something like this, you would hold it, and with a stone where you have to angle it, this already has angle for you. You basically just put your blade in there and just pull. You do about 20 on each side, then you're basically, making the burrs come up. And what I mean by the burrs is you're basically taking bits of metal off of here, small flakes. You might have small kind of chips or dings you don't even really see, or imperfections of the blade from being used, and you're basically taking it off. And then when you're done, 20 strokes, you're going to do on this side to make it even more sharper. But this is a nice little compact one. And it works whether you have fixed blade or a folder. Same thing, you use a K-bar. So, from the K-bar to, small tactical folder like this one. Another one I have, and I'm going to put the camera downward so you can see this, I've had this for about 20 plus years. This is a Loman, and it's kind of portable. You can carry it with you, basically. It's a good one. Now, this one has just two stones, and these are round. So they're not like a flat stone, but they're rounded. And this has only one angle, and I believe I think it's more of a 30-degree angle. Now, the cover also becomes your guard. So what? Yes, you don't slice yourself open. With something like this, you would take your knife. Now, because it's angled, you don't have to turn your blade like you would on a stone. You just go straight down. Just like that. Now, you don't have to apply a ton of hard pressure. Just nice, good strokes. You don't have to apply it. You're not trying to dig that deep into these stones. And you can turn them a bit if you want to, as they wear down. This is something like I've had this for like 20 years, so it's lasted quite a bit. It's a nice one. So I'm going to set it right over here for a minute. Now I have one that's a lot better that was bought to me as a gift, and I think Master Karuna bought me this one for my birthday or Christmas. I can't remember, going back quite a few years. This is from, the Spyderco knife manufacturing. I've had this for a while. Now, this one right here is their triangular sharpener, excuse me. This one here will sharpen not only knives and cutleries from home, it'll sharpen scissors, it'll sharpen garden tools, it can sharpen nail and toe nail clippers. There's a whole video on this through Spyderco, so it's about 40 minutes long, but it's got a lot of great information. Now, it comes like this. This one has 4 stones. It has 2 regular ones, and it has the 2 ceramic. Now, these are your guards, which I'm going to show you how this works in a minute. Okay, this one is set up to where you can do a 30-degree angle and a 40-degree angle. Okay, so I'm going to show you, and I'm going to, which is better. I've heard mixed emotions about both. I like the 40-degree. I'm trying to just get a little bit of a better edge, but that's me. When it comes to knife sharpening, I am not a master of a knife sharpener, not at all. I use it, it's the tool, and I use the tool for the blade. Now, with this one, how you set it up, if you notice, this one was round. Well, this is triangular. So we're going to have to do a little more work with this one, and it makes for a better sharpening. So I'm going to pop it in, and if you notice, I first put it in flat side, okay, because that's what you want to do. Now, these are your guards, and again, if you don't use guards, you're taking a chance. Always use the guards. Safety is always first. You came in with 10, you want to leave with 10. And the cover acts as a handle. Now the same thing. You take your knife and you run about 20 strokes on each side. Now I'm not going to sit here and run 20 strokes for everybody, bore you to death. And as you pull, I'm just going straight down, I'm not going at an angle. The knife is perfectly straight. The V formation is going to force me to do my angle because I'm going down, and I'm taking off the burr. I am putting a sharp, for like a tool, maybe an axe or something, starting to, you can do axes with this too, hatchets and stuff. I'm trying to take a lot of what would be the burrs, getting off the bits and pieces you don't see that are maybe not in perfection on the blade because you've been using it and it's getting dull. Now, once you do that, I'm going to turn it now to where it's the triangular side is here. Okay, no longer flat, but more right on this small edge. And I'm going to run 20 again, 20 on each side, not 10 and 10. I want to run 20. So I would do that again to get more of a better sharpen. Now, when I'm done with that, if I want to get it more razor sharp, I'm going to put the ceramic ones in. Same thing, they're going to be flat at first. And again, holding it down, and I'm going to run. Now, if you've got, depending on what kind of angle you have, whether it's tanto or it's a kind of a curved blade or a traditional, you can actually turn it a little bit for getting around the point. You always never want to try to damage your point or flatten your point out. So you want to be careful with that. Always. Boom. Once I've done 20 on that, I'm going to turn it. And it's going to be the same as I did with the other ones, the more sharper corner. And I'm going to run another 20. Just like that. And again, you don't have to apply a super amount of pressure. You're sharpening the knife. Now, what's good about ceramic, you're going to see, and it's been a little while since I've washed them. I've got to really wash it. And you can clean these with, you can notice the dark areas. That's taking off the burrs and a lot of the imperfection of the metal. And you'll see that right there. Okay? And that's going to help sharpen my blade. So, and once it's like, I had this little thing I like to do. I'll take a brand new paper towel roll and I'll, boom, I like to do. And I say, well, okay. And you can see how deep, and that was just a little, and how deep it cuts into the paper towels. And that was just a little small, just to see it. I call that my paper test. Yeah, I know I waste half the paper towels doing that. Just kind of fun to do. So that's kind of some knife sharpeners. There's a lot on the market. I recommend Spyderco one. Now this one, when I bought this one over 20 years ago, it was 20 bucks. This one runs you, this one I think ran $45 or something like that. I don't know what they go now. There are a lot, there's good ones out there, so you got to look and see what's on the market, what you really like. But I like this one because you can sharpen so many different things on it. So that's kind of the knife sharpeners. Now, one more thing. Somebody saw in my school one day, I have a lot of students who bring me their knives, and I'll sharpen them for them, and I'll also tighten them for them. You know how sometimes these get loose, you're working, it feels after a while they loosen up, and you want to get them tightened. And yeah, you can using a screwdriver on this one. But some knives have, like if you want to change the handles, you have those small little screws. I always told people, if you're going to really work with knives, this is a toolkit. It's almost like what you would use for eyeglasses and stuff like that, but this is a great little tool. I call this my knife tool, even though that's not really what it's for. And I'll kind of show you that this has so many different heads for that wrench, for that screwdriver, I mean. You have your star, you have your traditional, you have your Allen head type thing, or the hex head I should say. You have your Phillips, and it has from smallest to bigger ones. I mean, this thing right here, this tool is great. So I would suggest if you're really into knives and you have to tighten them up and you want just a good tool, get something like this. I don't even know, this probably doesn't even have the name on it anymore. It's so old. I think I got this like at Home Depot maybe 10 years ago. It just fits in there, and you can adjust any knife, trust me. Any different head on there. I don't care if you have a traditional screw, you have a Phillips, you have the star type, and the hex kind. This has it all. So this is a great little tool to have for your knife kit. So again, sorry, it does not have a name on it. It's so old, I don't really remember, but I've had it forever. I love this little tool. So find something like that, and you can adjust all your knives. You can tighten them. You can take them apart if you're trying to build a different knife with it. So I would recommend this. Again, and Spyderco is not endorsing me. They don't even know who I am. I would recommend the Spyderco Tri-Sharpener. It's a great sharpener. And then you have also different kinds like this. And you have your stones. And then you have, handheld ones that you can carry in the field. Again, they will sharpen from smaller, fixed blades to larger fixed blades to folders. So if you're looking for a good knife sharpener, do some research, go online and look. There's a lot of them out there, and you'll find something that'll work for you. And just, keep your blades sharp. I always have that saying, sharp blades. First rule is carry a knife. Second rule is make sure the knife is sharp. Third rule is go back to rule 1 and 2. So, but that's kind of it on the knife sharpening, just to give you a quick, look at it. If you guys have any questions, just feel free to ask me. All right? Thank you.